Most city simulation games simply ask you to place zoning and manage a city. Metropolis 1998 offers you the chance to design and build one from the inside out. And despite being in pre-alpha and built by a single developer, Metropolis 1998 is quietly shaping up to be one of the most ambitious agent-based city builders we've seen in years. It's a strange coincidence that the two games poised to disrupt the city building genre are both being made by lone developers and both carry the name Metropolis. City-state Metropolis is looking great and promises innovation through gridless zoning and procedurally generated buildings, but I haven't played it yet. What I have played is Metropolis 1998, and though it's still deep in development, I can confidently say, I think I'm in love. The pre-alpha demo is available on Steam, and while many of the game's systems aren't fully operational yet, what is playable already makes that potential unmistakable. The first thing you'll notice is the visual style. It's refreshing to play a city builder that commits to a distinct, charismatic look instead of chasing realism. The retro pixel art is clean and readable. It doesn't overwhelm you with visual noise, and more importantly, it supports the simulation rather than competing with it. Most modern city builders train players to think like spreadsheet managers by adjusting sliders and chasing efficiency, which I do enjoy, but here, there's more of a focus on authorship. And what truly sets Metropolis 1998 apart is the blueprint system. While you can still paint zoning or select buildings from a fixed menu, you also have the option to design your own structures down to their interior layouts and exterior details, and save them as reusable blueprints. These aren't cosmetic shells. Blueprints define how space is used, where rooms are placed, how people move, and what functions exist inside a structure. Once you create a blueprint, you can deploy it repeatedly. There is a staggering number of items that can be placed both inside and outside of buildings and throughout the broader community. Furniture, fixtures, utilities, decorative elements, and infrastructure details. Nearly everything can be recolored. This allows neighborhoods to feel distinct and residential areas look lived in rather than procedurally stamped out. Eventually, you will be able to design everything beyond homes, including shops, cafes, and hospitals. Metropolis 1998 is an agent-based simulation. This means that citizens aren't just population numbers contributing to abstract demand. They're agents with locations, routines, and interactions. And from looking at the development roadmap, as the game gets further into development, the agents' routines and motivations will become more complex. As is, the citizens move through space, inhabit interiors, and respond directly to what you build. So when you're designing a building, you're defining how agents will exist within that space. That design philosophy naturally gives you control over the pace of the game. You can build quickly, paying less attention to detail as your city expands, or you can slow down and shape things deliberately. Supporting all of this is the camera system. You can play in a traditional isometric view, or switch to a top-down perspective, which is useful depending on what you're working on. Isometric is great for designing blueprints and appreciating the form and flow of neighborhoods, while the top-down view is great for planning and road placement. The fact that both camera views are supported reinforces the game's dual identity as both a creative tool and a city simulation. Finally, I greatly appreciate the inclusion of a game roadmap from the developer. Metropolis 1998 has a detailed development roadmap that is both ambitious and honest. Features are clearly marked as planned, tentative, or aspirational. Nothing is oversold or presented as guaranteed before it exists. This is refreshing, especially in a genre where larger studios don't even bother to include a roadmap, or if they do, they feel more like marketing documents rather than development plans. Here the roadmap communicates intent and is a sign of a great developer. Metropolis 1998 isn't finished, but what's already here is a city builder with compelling new features, and it is remarkable that it is being created by a lone developer. The game respects player creativity and gives you a staggering amount of control over your city. This is a project worth watching, and I highly recommend you give the demo a try. Subscribe for more, and thanks for watching. Godspeed.